and welcome to episode 149 of the Video Game Choo Choo podcast. I'm your host, John, and this week we are all riding down the Congo Rapids and collecting bananas because it's Donkey Kong movie time. Hope everyone saw that new trailer for the Donkey Kong movie coming out. It's I don't really know why they made Donkey Kong so big. But you know what? That's fine. Maybe it's about the original Donkey Kong and not Donkey Kong Country.
John, I'm here at the red carpet. Hollywood is all ablaze about the Donkey Kong movie. It's going nuts, going bananas. Diddy Kong is out here. He is streaking. You can see his tiny little nuts.
Now, it's surprising because Diddy Kong normally doesn't wear pants.
That's
so
true.
How is it different?
He completely shaved.
Yeah. Okay, so you can see his
you can
entire
see
dick and
everything.
nuts. That's fantastic. Michael.
Yes.
What are your insights on the new Donkey Kong? It's interesting because it's called Kong Skull Island. They took the donkey out and they made it sound more violent, just kind of weird. But what are your feelings on the new Donkey Kong movie?
Well, as Cranky Kong, I'm very confident in this Donkey Kong venture that we have created. I think it stays true to the source material while in actuality just being the DK rap for 3 hours.
It's really weird. It's not even a different version of it. It's just slowed down. And you can't even tell it's a DK rap at that point. It sounds like it's music from hell.
Well, I mean, the term is chopped and screwed.
That's true, yes.
If you're not into it, I don't know what to tell you.
At one point, Lanky Kong does go remix.
It's like 20 minutes in, and then that's the only thing that's like actually physically audible in the movie.
Well, when you hire Tom Hanks to be Lanky Kong, it's difficult. You have to pare him down, and he's expensive. He wouldn't work at scale, so
Absolutely.
I heard that was ad-libbed. It was honestly real good work by good old Tommy.
Actually, it was leftover from Castaway. We took it out of the movie, the bloopers, and put it in. I thought it was genius.
So wait,
Michael,
you hired Tom Hanks, and then he didn't actually do anything in the movie.
I was his co-star, Cranky Kong.
Got it.
The director in the studio hired Tom Hanks. I was just along for the ride.
All right.
That's fantastic. Ryan, I'm hearing some rumors that a sequel's already in development. Could you give us some insight on the sequel?
Yeah, absolutely. This whole Donkey Kong movie is really just a follow-up on the success of the 2014 Yoshi movie starring Bryan Cranston, and I think with the success of these two films, we can expect to see another sequel to Kong Skull Island called Kong Who Jacked My Bananas Again. That should be coming out, I think our analysts are projecting in the year 2018 at the earliest. I think we're going to shoot for a 2019 release date. We are going to tap Josh Trank, who directed the recent Fantastic Four film, to direct on that.
Absolutely.
And I do believe that although Diddy Kong is played by himself in this version of the film, that we are going to get Danny DeVito as Diddy for the sequel because,
Really?
Michael, correct me if I'm wrong, but I've heard Diddy Kong has been notoriously difficult to work with during the filming process.
Some actors are different on set. Some are method. Some can just kind of show up and do their thing and leave like it's a day of work. I have a different process, and Diddy Kong has a different process. I'm not listen.
Is it?
If he comes back, that's great. I would love to see him back for Bananas Gone Wild, Donkey Kong 3. But I don't get to make those decisions. I'm just glad Mr. DeVito is on board. I'm a fan of his. And he looks great dressed up as a giant banana. So,
is it true that he would not stop shitting everywhere?
Listen,
who, Danny DeVito?
Yeah, Danny DeVito. I've never worked with him before, but by the smell alone, I can confirm that's true.
Fantastic.
Gotcha. Well, John, this has been the Red Carpet Report on the upcoming Donkey Kong movie. If you have any other questions, please write us at 532 Kong Lane, Hollywood, California. We will be taking all mail-in questions over the next month pertaining to the upcoming Kong movie and all
Very
six sequels. All 6 sequels that we have planned out to come over the next 18 years. So, by all means, hit us up, send us a letter, questions, comments, concerns. One thing, though, is we will not be signing autographs as monkey germs can be very toxic, and we do not want those spreading to the general public.
Very presumptuous of you to change the street name to Kong Way. After one movie.
Absolutely. Thank you very much, my friends, for helping me cover that incredible release.
You really got
so
it.
Make sure you download the trailer from iTunes now.
I gotta update my real player.
Yeah.
Folks, it has been a tremendous week for all of us.
It has?
It hasn't?
No, not really. But we did do something nice.
I didn't get that memo.
We did do something nice last weekend.
They did something very nice.
We did something very cool. We did Extra Life.
Yeah, we did.
Again.
Yeah.
And we raised over last year's amount. We raised $319 over last year's amount of $315. Now, that's not that much of a growth, but that's still a growth, and I'm very proud of it.
Absolutely.
And I'm still proud, and I'm proud that we made... I'm proud that we made any money at all, let alone $319 worth. So, Let me just say again, thank you very much to everyone who gave, and thank you to, of course, y'all are here, but, thanks Ryan, Michael, Scott, Niall, Rose, and just everyone on the site for helping out with the streams and with the site in general. That Extra Life made me proud to, run Chooch. You know how terrible I am at this job, but I'm really proud of the community that we've grown and the people that help run the site. So just give yourself a little pat on the back because y'all earned it.
It was very nice. We raised a lot of money for Children's Miracle Network hospitals, and I've worked with them for a little bit now, especially with Connecticut Children's Medical Center, and I was very happy that I personally raised more than I did my last time I did this, and it was because I did it with you guys, and I'm real happy. But there's such a great community here to help out. Yeah.
Well, thanks again, Scott. Now,
thank you.
I'll go in the Extra Life stream order here, so we can kind of talk a little bit about what went on with all that. So, Michael, you were up first.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything that you want to talk about your Extra Life stream?
You can watch all of it right now. It's on the website.
That's true, you can.
Watch all... I think it was like 5 minutes or 5 seconds shy of 7 hours. I don't remember.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Wow. You went for a while. That's good.
Yeah, I got really tired at the end.
I bet. Yeah, you sure did.
Like, I as I was editing it and chopping it up, I looked at, like, the last bit, and I was like, oh, I look fucking gone. Like, I clearly given up.
Sure.
Like, I just keep going. So,
yeah.
I don't know. I played a bunch of games. I played some Hitman. I played some Titanfall. I don't really remember what happened with much of anything. It's all a video game blur.
I remember you played a lot of Viva Pinata and got really violent at the end.
I don't know what you're talking about. I was creating a home for those pinatas.
Go check the tapes. I know what
you're talking about. I played Rare Replay, and Viva Pinata was in there, and I played it for a bit. It's not my fault that smacking pinatas with a shovel is a part of the gameplay. It's just how it is.
Of course. Mm-hmm. Now, you can go check out Michael's stream up on the site right now. But, has anything else been going on, this past week besides the, Extra Life stream?
I played video games not while the camera was pointed at me.
Alright, well,
yeah. Go
ahead and tell us about it then.
I'm still working on Gears of War 4. I that campaign is really fun. And I hope it goes someplace, because there's been like some moments where it was really close to being. There's some great moments in it, but then there was like others, and I won't spoil anything. But there are others where I thought like, oh man, is this really good? What's going to happen? And then it doesn't, and it's like, well, fuck, you came close to being really good, but it's still fun. Like I don't know if you guys have played much Gears, but Gears 1 and Gears 2 are very similar. They're very dark. They're very just monotone in terms of just the color and the tone and how it plays. And then Gears of War 3 kind of changes it a little, and then Gears of War 4 does even more. It's still a Gears game, but it's fun. I'm having fun with it.
Sure, that's good. That's good.
Yeah.
Did you play anything else?
There's this like small game. I don't know if you guys have heard of it. It's called Overwatch.
Oh,
no,
maybe.
I don't
That's
think I have.
that one published by Gearbox, right? The MOBA.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yep. Paragon.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Please.
No, I bought Overwatch.
Hell yeah.
That's good.
Mm-hmm. After I played a little bit of the beta, and I played like a free weekend for a bit.
Nice.
So I already was like level 6. But yeah, I finally caved and was like, I'm just gonna buy this.
Good.
Because I'm tired of thinking about it and looking at it and being like, oh, I just want to play.
It's a real good game.
That game's fun.
Yeah,
that game's
it is.
really good.
Mm-hmm.
Like that game is like really good. And you know, a couple weeks ago I played Paladins and talked about it in the podcast, which is sort of the, you know, I'm no lawyer. That's a ripoff of Overwatch.
I tried to tell you that, and you were arguing against it. And now that you played Overwatch,
no, like I already knew it was a complete ripoff, like 100%. But Paladins was fun because I could just turn it on and play a little bit and play a match or two and be done. Overwatch is fun just because they go the extra mile. Like everything is designed better, everything kind of meshes well to like better. Everything feels better, like the way every hero shoots. It's just fun to play.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah. So that's been basically it. I've been trying to like play every hero to find out which ones I like, but then when I find one I'm really good at, I don't want to play as anything else.
Yeah.
So
know that whole.
Yeah. I mean, I got to that point, but not really on my own, because I play with Mike and Will, the old Chooch crew.
Mm-hmm.
And if I play as anyone other than Diva, they yell at me.
Oh my god.
So I play as Diva, because if I don't, then I get yelled at. But they buffed her, so it was a fun last night. We played Mike, Scott, and I played some Overwatch, and that was fun because I was like, oh, I can move very fast while I'm shooting. Oh, hello. Like,
Really?
It was a good feeling. It was a good feeling.
I'll have to.
Actually, I just got a fucking text from Mike right now. He knows that we record on Thursdays. He literally just texted me asking if I want to play Overwatch.
I want to play. Let's play Overwatch.
Hey, do you just want to? Yeah, so that's been the podcast.
Yeah. All right. See you guys later. That was everything.
We'll play Overwatch some other time because I'm going to buy. I mean, I don't want to jump too far ahead, but I'm going to buy fucking either Sun or Moon tonight. So that's my fucking night. All right.
Sure.
Yeah, Michael, is that what you played?
Yeah, I played a bunch of Overwatch, and like you, what was it? I think it was because I played post update since they've added Sombra and they've added all the arcade stuff. So I played with some friends of mine, and we jumped into the 6v6 arcade where it's all random heroes, and I got dumped into Diva, and I had never played Diva before. So I was just like, all right, I'm this like 12-year-old in a skin tight suit, and that's kind of creepy, but whatever, I'll try this out. And I went on like a 19 kill streak.
Now, that's pretty low for Diva, honestly.
Well, I mean, for like the third time I played, that's not that bad. Asshat.
I'm just pulling pulling your dick.
Which
Scott's just like, look at me. Yeah,
go play Widowmaker some more.
We'll get to that.
But yeah, that was one shy of like the trophy, which I didn't realize till I checked later.
Nice. Still nice. Still
but that felt
good.
good. That was like, oh, hey, I can just jump into characters and do all right with.
Yeah.
And then I play a lot as Hanzo because I just like playing as Hanzo.
He's pretty good.
Because I can actually kind of understand how his his abilities go together, and I really like his Sonic Arrow, which if you haven't played, like shows like a sphere of radar, so you see where the enemies are in that sphere, and that's actually really useful.
Yeah, it has really good synergy with his ultimate too.
Yeah, so I just end up using that, and then like just trying to box people out with his little bouncy arrows and stuff.
You can do a lot with that. You want to know some pro Overwatch strats?
You can tell me off the air.
Sure.
Yeah, please.
Sure.
Let's not become the fucking official Overwatch fan club here. We're just...
All right.
But I did, as a result of this, I did end up like watching Overwatch esports, Korean Overwatch esports last night. So last night I felt like absolute garbage, and I just laid down and watched Overwatch Korean esports for like well over an hour. So, but yeah, Sombra is interesting. I still haven't really played much as her, but she seems like the kind of character I would like. Someone who can... She's like a teleport grenade. She can throw out a grenade and then at any point teleport back to it. And then she can also turn invisible and just run around completely invisible at high speeds. So that seems like someone I want to play. That's been it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And more Hitman. That's been about it.
Of course.
Yeah.
So Scott,
Hi.
how'd your Extra Life stream go?
It went pretty well. I mean, the first half of it, which I did archive and put up on our YouTube, went extremely well. I played I started off with some randomized Nuzlocke Pokemon Black, and that was a real fucking journey. And then after that, I booted up, I plugged in my old PS2 and booted up Dirge of Cerberus. And that was also incredible. Those are some really, really good segments. After that, though, it kind of got a little boring, and there wasn't really... it kind of tapered off a bit. So I didn't upload anything past those two up on our YouTube. But in case you're curious, those streams are still archived on twitch.tv/VGCC.
All right.
So you can still
Go
watch
check that
those.
out if you want to see.
But you should mainly just watch those two, because those are the real highlights of the stream. And those were some extremely good times.
All right, that's good.
Yeah. And then I finished up at like 10 a.m. and while I was finishing up, Ryan came on and watched me do some Dark Souls PvP, which was also a pretty good time. But I got a text from someone I was supposed to hang out with later that day, and she was like, "All right, my train arrives at 11," and I'm like, "You kidding?" Because, I'd been up all night. I kind of wanted to do a little bit of sleep. So that was a real fun time, just immediately finishing up that Extra Life stream and then realizing, oh no, I have to do stuff this whole day.
Oh, that's rough.
It was rough, but it was a fun Monday. I had a good time. But yeah. It was a pretty good weekend all around.
I thought that was Sunday.
It was Sunday.
I did it Saturday night. You guys did Sunday.
Yeah, but you said Monday. But that's neither here nor there.
Yeah,
so.
I say words that aren't
dying
right.
right now.
Yeah. You're not wrong.
So, how about the rest of your week? Did anything go on? You play any other games? What's up?
I played a couple games. I beat Titanfall 2.
It's good.
That is a real solid campaign. Man, I kind of got spoiled on all the high points of it, but it still managed to really, really entertain me. It's pretty short. I wish there was more in the way of just platforming challenges, but it's cool. You should definitely play that. But the game did drop down to like $30, right?
Yeah, I think it's
at
gonna
a specific retailer for a specific period of time.
Yeah.
I think
it's on sale,
Friday.
I believe, still. So you should give it a try for that single player. And I haven't hopped into the multiplayer yet. Everyone says it's amazing. Still trying to get a group together for that, and I'll see how that is. But
I don't think you necessarily like the way some of the, especially attrition and bounty hunt are designed. You don't need a group. It's more fun for sure. But
yeah, that's just the way I prefer to play multiplayer shooters.
yeah. I like that. I feel bad because a friend of mine, David, plays a lot of Overwatch.
Right.
And he loves it. Mm-hmm. And he'll be on sometimes, and I mean, I've only had it for a couple of days, but I'll get on thinking, like, I just want to, like, sit down and play Overwatch and not think about anything. And then he's on, he invites me, and I feel bad, like, oh, I kind of just want to play by myself.
Sure.
And then I ended up playing with his friends, and his friends were all nice, and we played, like, random hero stuff. It was like, oh, this is dumb that I didn't do this. But sometimes you just, maybe it's just me, but sometimes I just want to sit back and shoot things, and I don't want to talk to people at all.
Right.
At all.
Totally.
At all. So.
Yeah, I have a problem hopping into competitive multiplayer shooters by myself. I just, I can't do it and not just feel, like, totally shallow. You know what I mean? Like, it just doesn't feel right. Like, I'm supposed to have someone in my ear that I can just fuck around with and then get serious with when the time comes.
Oh, well, I mean, I would do that if I was, maybe just because I am more introverted or something. I seek that out when I want it, and then otherwise it's like, listen, I'm not here to play competitive. Yeah. I'm here to blow things up.
Yeah.
We'll see you later.
But usually if I just want to chill out and be by myself, I'm not going to play a competitive shooter. I got plenty of other stuff
I would play, like, I wouldn't play, like, Overwatch competitive by myself.
Totally.
I would play quick play by myself, and it's like, if you wanted to be competitive, there's your mode over there.
Speaking of Overwatch and D.Va and people being stuck playing as D.Va, you know what's really fun, John? When someone plays D.Va with you all the time, and you have an extremely good pocket D.Va that's your best character, but you can't play as her ever, because everyone wants someone else to play as D.Va. So you have to play Widowmaker the whole time, because you don't have any other characters.
Specific?
No.
Oh, okay.
Scott,
just in general.
I want you to do something for me.
Yeah.
I want you to take that gun that you're pointing at me right now, and I want you to point it at Mike Casamano, because I literally just got finished telling you that he yells at me when I don't play as D.Va.
I know, I'm there.
It's his fucking fault.
I know.
So stop yelling at me.
I know.
Angry real quick.
I'm always pointing a gun at Corky.
Good.
That's how it goes.
It's the Angry John Show. Nominated for
Corky.
Trending Gamer.
Speaking of pointing guns at Corky, I've also been playing Watch Dogs 2.
Is Corky in there? Are you fucking killing him?
Someday.
Good. Alright, but tell us about Watch Dogs 2.
I haven't played that far into it. I'm still kind of in the beginning, but it seems pretty neat. It's basically an open world game. That's as much as I can really say about it so far. There's a lot of it has a fucking amazing aesthetic. I think it looks amazing. I think the city is really pretty. This is a minor gripe that doesn't really mean anything, but when I started the game, I noticed you could fast travel, like, immediately, and that kind of bummed me out, because I wanted to have more of a reason to explore the city, and knowing I could just go anywhere for any mission was just kind of like, it doesn't seem like a good way to explore this space, but whatever. It's, minor gripe. It's a quality of life thing.
From what I've heard, the fast travel only lets you fast travel to, like, clothing stores?
It lets you fast travel to, like, every store, and there are so many stores.
Okay.
And trust me, you want to do that, because every time I fast travel to a clothing store, I just immediately pop in and see, well, I want to see what these guys have. The fashion in this game is, like, chef kiss amazing. It's kind of great that the fast travel is clothing stores. It's such a good little distraction. I'm having a pretty good time with it. I'm still trying to earn some money to unlock a UAV, and I can use that to complete some pretty important missions, but I'm still not that far in. It also seems very, very abrupt, the beginning, because you go immediately from you're this ace hacker who's incredible, you're being tested, and then immediately once you finish the test, you're friends with literally everyone in the group. Which, they're all very, very likable characters. I like them all so far. But there's no period of getting to know them. It's just like, you go, you meet them, you're immediately friends with them, and then your dude, the dude with the amazing emoji goggles, calls you and goes, "Dog, do you want to watch this movie trailer together?" And you go, "Oh, hell yeah, I do." And it's good.
It's like a sitcom. It's like a sitcom. You walk into the right room and then 20 people are your friend.
It's really good and really charming. It's just daunting. I wish it felt a little more natural when it came to that. But I'm enjoying it. I'm having a good time with it. It's a major step up from the original Watch Dogs.
That's good. That's very good. Because Watch Dogs had potential, but it was squandered.
This game, like, I don't want to say lives up to the potential, but everything that game does wrong, like, immediately on the surface from the beginning is just like, fuck that game. This is what we're doing. Everything's colorful. Nothing's all shitty and drab. Everyone's having a good time. Nobody's here to, like, just shoot things and be sad about stuff. It's cool.
Alright, that's good. That's good. That seems like the kind of game that I would be more interested in. I'm glad that they took it in that direction. I'm glad that they actually, like, listened to the critique.
Yeah. It really feels like it.
It's really cool. Did you play anything else?
Not too much else, honestly.
Alright, good. So, Ryan.
John.
We rounded off the weekend.
You know I'm gonna round it off, John. Just just let me limber up over here.
Me. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just getting ready to talk about what I gotta talk about, John. I gotta prepare myself physically and mentally for a recap of this last weekend. So, as I'm sure all of our listeners know at this point, we were involved in the Extra Life charity this weekend.
Oh, I had no
John
idea.
and I did a sequel to last year's 12-hour stream. We streamed for, as I just said, 12 hours this year. We switched off about every 2 hours with a few exceptions. I played some games. I'm sure John will get to his, but I'm going to talk about mine. I played Yu-Gi-Oh! The Sacred Cards for the Game Boy Advance.
That's a bad game.
It is a bad game, but I'd say in the 2 hours I was playing it for, I got at least halfway through it. So, if I had kept playing, I probably could have finished it during Extra Life, but I didn't want to spend more than 2 hours playing Yu-Gi-Oh! The Sacred Cards for the Game Boy Advance, which was a game that I actually did own as a kid, so that was kind of my theme at first for Extra Life, but it didn't really continue for too long. The next game I played was BattleBots Build and Destroy, or maybe it was BattleBots Beyond the Battle Box.
Oh, God.
I can't remember because both those games are exactly the same, except the newer one, which is, by newer, I mean the one that came second. The second one had bug fixes from the first one, and that was the only difference. But I played the one that had the bug fixes. I can't remember which one is which. After that, I really wanted to play Shrek Hassle in the Castle for Game Boy Advance. But it turns out that Hassle in the Castle is one of the few Game Boy Advance games that require a BIOS file when you emulate it. So that didn't happen.
Yeah.
After that, John and I played some game show games. We played through 3 rounds of Family Feud, which was amazing. I briefly played some Zombies Ate My Neighbors. And then, of course,
Yes.
Of course, I played the crowning jewel of not just mine, but I think humanity's achievement as a whole. Since we reached a certain donation point, I promised, I made a blood oath that I would sit down and finish the infamous Famicom title, A Week of Garfield.
Oh, God.
I started it last year. I started it last year during Extra Life, which, not as a donation incentive. I had just seen it because I was looking for dumb Garfield games to play last year, and I thought, oh, Garfield Kart would be good. Then I was like, wait, my computer can't run that without chugging dick. So I was like, what's some Garfield games that I could play on my computer? And I'm like, well, Week of Garfield, that'll run on an NES emulator. And so last year I played it and I wanted to die. This year I also played it, and surprisingly enough, I still wanted to die by the time I was done with that. That game's not good. That game's not good. I played it for about 2 hours. I got very close to the end of that game, but I got to a boss fight and was unable to beat the boss, and I just kind of gave up because my soul had been corroded away, like somebody going at it with like a paint buffer or like a blender or something. I don't know. I don't know what an appropriate analogy would be for that, but
yeah, we need to get the video up for a week of Garfield at least, because there were so many moments where I flipped the fuck out. Like, I was marking out for you playing a week of Garfield.
It was really good.
Holy shit.
By the end of this weekend, because the problem is that I've been busy editing stuff for my school classes, but this weekend I will have time to get my Yu-Gi-Oh! Stream, our Family Feud stream, and the Garfield stream cut up and edited into a more palatable format than like just 2 hours of straight gaming. I feel like I'll probably leave a lot in Week of Garfield just because it was all pretty good. Yu-Gi-Oh! will probably be cut down to like maybe 30 minutes or so, and Family Feud will be cut down to like 20, I think. So be on the lookout for those. Those might be up by the time this podcast goes out. But God, fucking Week of Garfield. I'm so sick of that game, but I still have to beat it. I still have to. I made a promise, and generally when I make promises, I don't go back on them, or at least I try my best not to. Mm-hmm. So be on the lookout. In the future, I will dedicate an entire stream just to finishing Week of Garfield, because I feel like that game will be much more palatable when I haven't been playing games for about 11 hours leading up to it. So anyway, that was my week. I did play one other game, though, that was outside of Extra Life. Michael, you've been talking about playing the newest Hitman game.
Huh? Yeah.
Yeah, Hitman. Mm-hmm. You over there, like checking your email during the podcast, Michael? Playing fucking Factorio?
Someone said Garfield, and I just...
you kind of zoned out.
I died on the inside.
I don't blame you.
You were staring at that Moonraker GIF again, but anyway,
the GIF, yeah.
No, fuck off. Anyway, Michael, you've been playing the new Hitman game, and that reminded me that in my Steam library for quite some time, I have had Hitman Blood Money. So I sat down...
Which is regarded as, like, before this current one, I believe Blood Money was regarded as the best one.
Yes, which is why that was the one that I bought.
Yeah.
I started playing that on Tuesday, I think. It's a pretty fun game. There's some of it that I don't think is extremely user-friendly in places. One of the missions that you have to do is the one that I'm on, which is like maybe the fourth mission. You infiltrate a hospital, and you've got two objectives. One is to find a CIA agent and tranquilize him, and then like sneak him out of the facility. And the other mission, the way the game describes the mission in the briefing, is that you have a target you have to find, and there's 3 people, but you don't know which one of the 3 people your target is supposed to be. That's what it tells you in the mission briefing. But it turns out that what that actually is after you get the CIA agent, it says, okay, here's 3 people that you can kill if you want. It's optional. If you kill one of them, we'll give you some extra money. And so I had spent like almost 25 minutes walking around this level trying to find this mysterious person who I thought was supposed to be my target, but it turns out was something completely optional that the game didn't say that it was going into it.
That's wild.
Which, you know, it's kind of a minor gripe, because other than that game's really solid. You know, it came out for like the PS2 and all that, so the cutscene graphics are not great. They haven't aged very well.
You know what cutscene graphics are totally good? Dirge Cerberus.
Great. All the characters in the Hitman Blood Money cutscenes look like they're made out of Play-Doh or clay. And it's like, I think the framing device for that game, which doesn't really matter that much, is there's a reporter who's talking to the director of the FBI about Agent 47's life or something, which is fine, but that game's a lot of fun. I was surprised that for a PS2 game or PC game from that era, how much freedom you do get in that game to pull off your assassinations. I've also had some pretty notable gaffes playing that game, which, this is my first time playing a Hitman title, so I feel like it's kind of expected, getting the hang of things and all that. But the first real mission you do, and I'll just talk about this and I'll wrap things up so we can move on. The first real mission you do in that game is you infiltrate a vineyard to assassinate the owner and his son who are involved in the drug trade. And so I began the level, I get in, I get the guard outfit, I sneak down into the wine cellar where the son is down there doing a line of coke, and I'm like, okay, I can just grab this guy. I get him with my, I think I get him with my my fiber wire. I open up a thing, I dump his body in there, I close it, and I leave it, and I move on with my life. And so finally, after about 20 minutes or so, I managed to infiltrate the compound where the other character is. I sneak into his closet. He comes out. He starts playing the violin or something. I come out of the closet. I just shoot him in the back of the head and dump him off the balcony into the river. And I'm like, okay, great. Now I can get the hell out of here. So I go down through the compound, underground, through the basement, through this whole secret drug laboratory, and get to this seaplane that's supposed to take me out of the level. And I realize it's not working. And I'm like, okay, why is the seaplane not working? I should be able to just get on this and get out of here. And so after 5 minutes of wondering what the hell I was doing, I realized that I didn't actually kill the son. I just knocked him out and dumped his body in the thing.
Oh, jeez.
And so I guess for half an hour, he was just in that box unconscious. And so I went back up through the compound, through the drug lab, out the wine cellar, found the box I put him in, just popped it open, put a single bullet in his chest, and it's great. Objective accomplished. And I'm and I go great. So then I go back all the way through the whole thing again, and I'm finally able to leave the level. And I feel like that's a game where a lot of it, for the first time, is sort of a learning experience. But it's a lot of fun. I've really enjoyed that game, the little I've played of it. And I think I'm probably definitely going to buy the new one once they release the physical edition at the beginning of the year. Because I like this game, and I like what you've shown me of the new one, Michael. So, it's cool stuff.
Yeah, the new one has, what you're talking about, that little learning curve. It has it in there, but some of the changes they made with the opportunities and little small things make it to where when you do something and you are, bungling it like that, it's still satisfying.
Yeah, absolutely.
And they do. I feel like they made Blood Money, were really happy with it. Made Absolution, weren't happy with it, and then just went back to kind of the Blood Money style of here's just 1,000 ways to kill people, and you won't realize it. Oh, I could drop this moose on this dude until you go through it 3 times. I'm still playing levels and discovering oh, all this is up here. Cool. Next time I play it, I will do this instead.
Yeah, and Blood Money's fun. Even when you mess up in that game, it's still fun, learning about stuff and such. So.
Yeah, I feel like every other time I die, I learn something. It's oh, if I do it this way, I'm a clown, and I shoot this dude from afar with a sniper rifle, and I just walk out in a clown suit. It's all kinds of stuff you can do in that shit.
Absolutely. No, fun times. So that's basically what I've been playing this last week.
All right, thanks for filling us in, Ryan.
Yeah, of course.
As for me, I don't think I played anything as crazy as you did. I mean, one thing, but I think your games were a bit more exciting. My computer crashed a lot too.
Oh no!
So.
Yeah, I don't know. BattleBots wasn't that fun, but I think BattleBots and the stuff I did to kill time with wasn't that great. But I think everything else went pretty well. So. But you did play one pretty ridiculous game, John.
I almost want to not tell anybody and just You
gotta advertise for the archive.
Yeah.
Yeah, look, when the archive goes up, you'll see one of my games that I played, and you're gonna shit your pants. That's all
Give
I'm
us a
gonna
hint.
say.
Give us a hint. Because I wasn't able to watch most of your guys' streams because I was busy and didn't feel well. So
All I'm gonna say is that Ryan wanted to play a Shrek game and couldn't.
Oh,
fuck.
no.
Never mind. Stop.
Okay.
I wanted to
Stop.
play a
Stop.
Shrek game,
Stop.
and
I'm sorry I asked. Talk about Pokemon. Fucking stop.
Oh boy.
Well, yeah, I mean, I haven't actually played Pokemon yet because I don't have it, but I played some other games this week. I played a game mostly. I just played a bunch of Yakuza 4, like a shit ton.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I've been playing that off and on, but I got really invested in it. Played all the way through the second chapter. I'm playing a little bit of the third. Each chapter is a different character and a different fighting style, so it's really neat to just like have different things.
Those games are long.
Oh yeah, I'm like 40 hours in, and I'm only on like 3 of 5.
Jeez.
Yeah, I forget if it was 4 or 5 that I played, and it was just like, holy shit, this is like, I'm 15 hours in, and I'm still going through tutorials.
Yeah.
And I mean, granted, it's like tutorials for like driving a taxi, but it's like, holy crap, I'm just gonna go to the Sega arcade. Fuck this.
That was probably 5, because 5 has the taxi stuff, and funnily enough, the guy who made Yakuza also made Daytona USA.
Daytona.
That's probably why the taxi driving is fun in that game. But no, that was pretty much it. You know, I next week I'll have something truly interesting to talk about, because, you know, I'll have played Pokemon.
Hell yeah.
So, you know, we'll worry about that next week. You know, I'm so excited to play Pokemon. Holy shit.
It looks rad.
Looks wet.
Looks wet and rad and wild.
Excuse me?
There was an IGN review that complained that it had too much water.
Oh, wasn't that for Omega Ruby and Sapphire?
I believe he did. I believe there was it for Omega, or was it for this as well?
There was one for Ruby and Sapphire, I know for a fact. And
Yeah.
if they
It
put
was
the same fucking review for this game, I'm gonna shit myself.
There is
it was...
there is a joke in the in Sun and Moon that just says 7 out of 8 too much water, or 7.8 out of 10 too much water, which is the score they gave them for having too much water. It's pretty good.
Well, there were other reasons. That was not the only stated reason. Like, there was a whole review.
I know.
Like, people are a little too quick to be like, oh, it's just because of the water. Like, no, they had a bunch of words as well.
Well, yeah, of course, but like at the same time, when you put a gripe like that in a game about the like conflict between like the sun and the ocean, it's like, I don't know, it
They're
feels
clearly on the side of the sun.
Yeah, I don't know. Why are we even fucking
sun.
having this conversation? Like
Team
this
Magma,
is
motherfuckers.
this is old hat. Yeah.
Get them out of here.
Yeah. We'll be able to argue about Team Skull or whatever next week. It'll be fine.
What are the two team? Are there multiple teams or just Team Skull?
We'll find out when we get their
find
hands
out
on the
next
game.
week.
They've announced like shit every week. I thought at some point they just announced all of it.
No, there's more to it. There's more to that game.
There's so much in this game.
Great. Mm-hmm.
I'm excited.
I'll believe it when I see it.
Folks, let's just move on to news. Then.
Oh,
How about
hell
that?
yeah.
Yeah, because I don't really have much else to talk about, so let's just do it. Michael, talk about your news, please.
Ubisoft is a company.
Mm-hmm. It sure is.
Yeah, they were up to a lot of things this past week, like not putting out Watch Dogs 2 multiplayer.
Huh.
So, Watch Dogs 2 has a seamless multiplayer, which is very similar to Watch Dogs 1, where people can like pop into your game, find you, and hack you, and you have a certain amount of time to figure out who it is because they look like everyone else and kill them or hack them or something. I don't know. It was in the review copies for the game, was taken out the weekend before the game came out, and is still not back in. I forget exactly their specific reason, other than I know it was dropping frames and was causing some people to straight up crash. So they're fixing it, and it'll be back in soon, however long soon is.
Mm-hmm.
But also, speaking of Watch Dogs, they I don't know if they've patched it out yet, or they plan on patching out some genitalia that was put into that game. Someone found, I think his story specifically was that he killed a group of ladies of the night. And then
he set off some explosions, and there were some bystanders.
And for some reason, he goes up to a bystander and looks up her skirt and finds crotchless.
There was no skirt. There was just nothing there, except for some crotchless panties.
Yeah, there's a skirt and there's crotchless panties, and there was a vagina as well, a vagina texture, which is not this is not the first video game to put genitalia in it in itself. But it's a little weird to have that even on there, because like usually if you're making a video game, you're trying to be as like efficient as possible.
Right.
So to model and texture something and then to actively constantly render it within the game for something that you will probably never see seems crazy. Like, ignoring the part that it's genitalia and whatnot. Like, it's like putting nipples on models, like, on video game models. Like, there's no reason to. Yeah, their shirts are never going to be off. The camera will never look at them. Why do it other than, hey, like, so.
So, I have a theory. Today, on Tumblr, I saw another screenshot of just, like, a fully naked-ass man with his dick hanging out in Watch Dogs 2.
Are you sure that's not from GTA?
It might not. It might be. No. I'm pretty sure it was like one of those selfie things, and his character was like standing right in front of the naked man.
Yeah.
So,
okay, because there was a story that was comparing the genitalia in Watch Dogs 2 to the scene from one of the GTA 4 DLCs where you straight up see a man's dick.
Yeah, but it just seemed like another random NPC, and I have a theory, because they do. There are, like, in-game prompts that show, oh, this person is a nudist. There might have been some kind of weird side story with nudists. I don't know.
There is. I know for a fact that there is a nudist area in that game.
Beautiful.
Well, then there you go.
Now they have to patch it out.
Yeah. So, I don't know, that was a dumb story. Hey, listen, if you want to put genitals in your game, just fucking say, hey, we have genitalia in our games. This is rated mature. Fuck off.
By the way, not just that, but also the dude who posted it got banned for a week, complained about it, and then they increased his ban.
Yeah, that's on PSN. Like, I don't. Yeah. I saw people getting all like puffed up about that, and I don't care.
I just think it's fucking funny.
Like, yeah, Sony's weird about that stuff.
Yeah, totally.
Who's shocked? Sure. And then lastly, I guess there are some Ubisoft executives who are being investigated by the French, let me look up their name exactly, AMF, which is the French stock regulation agency for insider trading. Back when Watch Dogs 2 or was it the original Watch Dogs? Back when Watch Dogs and the crew were announced that they would be delayed, 4 executives at Ubisoft Montreal, including their CEO, had just sold their stock right before that announcement. Which means the stock went down, they had already sold it for a higher price, and they didn't, ended up inadvertently making money. Or inadvertently not losing money. The French stock agency claims that they knew about the delay, because of course they would, because they're, CEOs and executives, and that before the delay was announced, they sold it off, and that's very illegal. They claim they didn't know about the delay, that it's just happenstance, that they just happened to sell it before the delay. Ubisoft is standing by them, is saying that this didn't happen, or they didn't know about the delay beforehand. A couple of the executives have filed in Canadian, because they're all in Canada, but this is the French stock agency doing this because the stock was French. They have filed with the Canadian Supreme Court to end the investigation, and some of them, I don't know how many or for how much, have filed for damages. So, maybe, I don't know. It's hard to prove something. Like, it's hard to prove what someone else thinks it knows.
Yeah.
Unless you have hardcore, like, Like, here's an email that's sent to your email address, and then the next day you sell all your stock, and then the next day the game is delayed. Like, without that chain of evidence, it's very hard to prove that. So, kind of weird. Weird to see a Ubisoft stock story that doesn't involve Vivendi in any way.
Yeah.
I saw this and I was just like, oh, all right, Vivendi's involved. How is, and just didn't see that word, and I was like, that's weird.
Yeah, Control F Vivendi. Wait a sec.
I Google search Vivendi every few days and look for news stories.
Jeez.
Vivendi is involved with a lot of lawsuits. Let me
Weird.
tell you.
How did that happen?
They're a large media company that buys a lot of things in a lot of countries with a lot of weird laws.
Well, now
that
we
don't
know.
like them. That don't like them.
Video Game Choo-Choo, you heard it first.
Yep.
Absolutely. Scott, would you like to do the next news article, please?
Outlast developers now creating world's leading gamer diaper. Wait a minute, that's the wrong story.
That's not...
Persona 5 will not
Okay.
launch in America until April 4th, 2017.
Shock.
That is the fourth delay. Am I right?
Yeah, people started reblogging that one that was just like winter 2013 for PS3 and PS4. But
Yeah.
no, it's that game is out. That game is out in Japan and it's being delayed again.
Niles played it.
Niall has played it.
Niles played that video game.
Yeah.
So the talk,
Everyone here could play that video game probably tonight if they wanted to.
Probably.
In Japanese.
Yeah.
the reasoning. Do you know the reasoning that was given for this delay?
On the PlayStation blog, they said these two things kind of happened at the same time, but they're not there's no correlation between them per se. They're wording it so that it doesn't sound like the game is being delayed because they're trying to implement dual English and Japanese audio, in case you want to listen to one or the other. What they said on the PlayStation blog was, because of the delay, we are offering this as free DLC for anyone that would like it. The full Japanese audio. But
Oh, wow.
you can kind of make the guess,
Great.
because it was something that was in pretty high demand by people who enjoy these games a lot, that they really wanted that extra Japanese audio, and thus us sensible gamers have to wait another 2 months. So,
Not because of that, though.
not because of that.
No, I imagine it's localization.
Oh, yeah,
I believe
totally.
that's-
Localization.
That was the scuttlebutt.
Yeah, localization is
localization.
not easy. It's not easy. It takes a lot of time, a lot of hard work. I can imagine that's fully the reason they need another 2 months. But they are offering that Japanese audio for free if you want it.
Great.
When the game comes out,
That-
April 4th.
That's got to feel weird if you're localizing that game into English and you ask for a little bit more time, and they're like, "Oh, that's great. Yeah, sure. We're just going to offer the Japanese audio for free.
Yeah.
So keep doing a great job." Like, oh, fuck off.
Yeah.
I'm putting all this shit in here. There's video game voice actor strikes, and I'm trying to get this shit done. Fuck off.
No, it's rough. It's rough, especially for a game that's already super widely well received in Japan. But we're just gonna have to wait. That's what happens.
Yeah, the sad news, but we gotta keep waiting. We'll
Listen,
get that game soon.
You get Last Guardian in December. You get Final Fantasy 15 soon.
Yep.
Come on, it's been the year of lost video games. So
Is Final
Just play
Fantasy
those
Versus
until-
13 finally coming out? Oh fuck.
Who wants that?
Xbox exclusive. That's about it.
Ryan.
Yeah.
Yeah, John.
Ryan, would
Uh-huh.
you like to talk about your news?
Oh, you know I would. So y'all may have remembered that a little bit earlier this year, Telltale had a new game come out, and I use game in quotation marks considering most PCs can still not run it, but Telltale released Batman earlier this year, and I think that's up to its third episode. That is a game
About to put out the fourth.
Oh, really? Wow. So they're about to put out the fourth. That is a game I would really like to play, but I do not think it will happen anytime soon. Anyway, aside from that, You'll kind of mentioned the voice actor strike a little bit earlier just now, but because of that strike, some documents from the industry have been made public. One of those has list of some future releases and such, and one of that is Telltale's newest upcoming game. In fact, it's their series based on Marvel, which reportedly, apparently, is going to be based on Guardian of the Galaxy. Originally... What?
The only Guardian.
Did I say Guardian?
You said Guardian of the Galaxy.
Maybe I was thinking of, Last Guardian.
The last Guardian of the Galaxy.
Yeah, the last Guardian of the Galaxy. It's the little raccoon man. He's it. But, anyway, the PDF that was out, now listed as Blue Harvest as a codename, I suppose.
Which is weird, because that was Return of the Jedi's codename when they were making it.
I think that's cute.
Yeah, I think it makes sense. Science fiction, that's one of the most famous movie code names ever. I think when they did the Star Wars parody of Family Guy, they called it Blue Harvest or something that. But it originally said straight up said Guardians of the Galaxy, but now it just says Blue Harvest on there. So unless there's an alternate universe Return of the Jedi game coming out of Telltale, which would be pretty cool, I highly doubt that's going to happen.
No. What did you do to me? I want that now.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Eurogamer has collaborated the information. They also said that the game will have the first trailer during Geoff Keighley's Game Awards. There are a couple other things on the roster, though, that are kind of interesting to note. There's another Call of Duty game, which will probably be the one developed by Sledgehammer. And there's another Saints Row title, which I think is probably the Agents of Mayhem game by Volition. Since we're still not really sure whether or not that connects to Saints Row or not. But I think it's a pretty fair guess. I don't think they're going to be doing a Saints Row 5, or at least not anytime soon. Do y'all know when the Game Awards actually are this year? Or next year?
Yeah, it's in 2 weeks.
Yeah, so I guess we'll be hearing about that. I don't know. I think it's kind of interesting that Telltale's putting this game out already when Batman didn't come out that long ago. But
they want to finish Batman by the end of this year.
Yeah,
and Guardians of the Galaxy 2 comes out early next year. So
that is very true.
It would be, I don't know, a smart marketing decision to have that game out by, say, the launch of Guardians of the Galaxy 2.
Weird.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't know. I wish I could play Batman because that game seems really good. But I don't know if it's just a game issue or my computer or what the deal is, because my computer could run Tales from the Borderlands perfectly fine, but it has a lot of trouble running Batman over 3 frames per second. And since I know that other people have had a lot of trouble with that, I'm not sure whose end it's on. But
John,
anyway,
did you get your copy running?
I actually did not start it up because
Thanks.
I think it finished downloading, and then I started playing Yakuza, so I apologize. I'll get it started soon. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm trying to reinstall it on my computer to see if it works, if it's needed to be updated or anything. But, if I get that working, I will report back to y'all, because aesthetically that game's really neat, and it's fucking Batman, so hell yeah. But I don't know, I'm not super into Guardians of the Galaxy. I didn't actually see the movie, so I really don't know what to expect, but I know there are a lot of people who love that movie, so we'll see what happens.
The movie's good.
Yeah, I've been meaning to see it.
It would fit well with Telltale, with it's kind of goofy, but it has action.
Yeah,
it probably would not be terribly different than Tales of the Borderlands was.
Yeah, that's kind of the vibe I picked up.
Yeah.
So, that's the Telltale news.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So we have 2 little bits of Nintendo news. First off, I'm going to get the smaller news out of the way. All right. Reports are letting us know reports may have let us know what the Nintendo Switch's price is.
Ooh.
According to a few retailers that have posted prices for the Switch, as well as a couple of sources that Eurogamer and others have talked to, the Switch may be going for $250.
The low SKU, correct?
That seems to be what it could be if there is if there are separate SKUs.
There are. The part of that story said that there were multiple SKUs, and that the bigger SKU would come with a game at least.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
It'll probably come with like Mario or something.
Totally.
Yeah, that seems to be the assumption, and that the larger SKU would probably come with like a larger hard drive or
Sure.
I don't know, that middle Joy-Con thing, whatever the fuck that is, who knows.
Yeah. Yeah, the thing that turns it into like an actual controller.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Alright. And then the bigger news, this bombshell that was dropped.
Not the bigger, this is, you're going in reverse. This is, no.
Michael, have you ever heard of a joke?
Not on this podcast.
Oh, dip.
Anyway, so y'all remember Swap Note on the 3DS, right?
No.
Hell
Yes.
yeah, buddy.
Oh, that was that app that filled up space on my 3DS that I never opened. Okay.
Yes, it was the way that you could send pictures of crude drawings of dicks or just other terrible things.
I will have you know, my drawings of penises aren't crude.
Alright, beautiful drawings
They're
of dicks.
artful.
Oh, boy.
Well, it's kind of back.
Hell yeah.
Nintendo put out a free download called Swap Doodle.
Oh, hell yeah.
That lets you illustrate and send messages to your friends. And it also has a couple of drawing lessons built in.
Ooh.
So, Nikki is back. If you remember Nikki from Swap Note, she's back
Nope.
in this.
Nope. I don't know who that is.
She was like the cute little mascot for Swap Note. And, Swap Doodle is free to play, but they are selling tracing sheets.
Neat.
As well as stationary sets and other little enhancements.
Neat.
So you can pay for things in this app, but you don't really have to. It seems like if you're just going to send people like art of them getting hit by a car while they're farting, you don't need to spend money on that. But that's I mean it's a little confusing because they specifically closed down Swap Note because people were using it for illicit means, and it seems like there's nothing to stop people from using Swap Doodle for the exact same reason.
Maybe they have
I don't know.
very intense penis detection.
Yeah, I was gonna say, maybe Nintendo pumped like thousands upon thousands of dollars to like write an algorithm that detects vaguely penis-shaped items.
I was just trying to show people a picture of my banana. Why won't it let it go?
We're all gonna have to make our picture. Like if we ever draw like 2 eggs and a sausage, you're gonna have to learn how to make it look very different and like separate them.
Yeah, make those eggs scrambled. I don't know.
Absolutely, yeah. But that's pretty much it.
That would hurt.
We're gonna hear more Switch news as time goes on, but that's about it. Michael, would you like to bring us into the question segment, please?
You can send questions to podcast@videogamechoochoo.com, or you can go over to videogamechoochoo.tumblr.com/ask. Be nice and soft.
Absolutely.
You'll sound like these people do now. Forlornest. The Forlornest says, "Hi John, hi friends. What changes do you anticipate the Pokemon release bringing? Also, thoughts on the new Final Fantasy game coming out?
Ugh.
I've only ever played Crystal Chronicles, and I've made a big girl decision by pre-ordering it because it looks so good." Alright, Pokemon.
Alright, I think we have like a pretty good idea of what the big changes they're bringing to that game are based on the trailers, but I just hope that they keep going in that direction and changing things. That's pretty much what I hope, that they bring new things to the table, and I'm crossing my fingers that they add more story to the game.
That's the one thing that would really separate it from other Pokemon games for me. Not just because of the weird, wild changes they're already doing, but just having a full, fleshed out, concise story that goes places. It would be nice. It would be real nice to have in a Pokemon game.
I don't know what I want from a Pokemon game, actually, anymore. It's like, there have been so many. I just don't know. And then thoughts about the new Final Fantasy. I I think I know, John, you've played it, and I played it at E3. I did not like that E3 demo, but I'm still somehow excited and curious about that game, and I hope it's good.
Mm-hmm.
Like I like Final Fantasy despite what they've done to it recently.
Sure.
And I want a good one.
Yeah.
And like an open world, huge monster Final Fantasy game could be good.
Yeah.
But man, that E3 demo sucked.
Yeah, I kind of want to play it, but I'll probably wait until it actually comes out, and we'll see how it fares. So
Sure.
I'm not chomping at the bit to buy it, but I'm tentatively looking forward to it.
My main hope for the game, and this is 100% legitimate, I'm not saying this as a joke, I'm hoping all those boys are more than just friends.
You're hoping that there's some romance?
I'm hoping they're all boyfriends together.
You are forgetting where this
I know
is
where
coming
this
from.
comes from.
It's coming from Japan.
But they did say they would not have any girls in the group because that would ruin the dynamic that they have, the possibly sensual
know, and nope.
dynamic.
And all of Overwatch characters fuck each other at night when Andy isn't in the room.
Well, that's
no,
true.
This is not gonna happen.
That's just true.
This is not.
Well, I'll just say real quick that I feel like if you like Kingdom Hearts, you'll probably like Final Fantasy 15.
Yeah, so it seems like.
Thanks for ruining my hopes.
Alright, hang on, real quick.
What?
I gotta call a timeout. I gotta go to the bathroom really bad.
Okay.
Oh, Christ.
I'll be right back.
Well, I just can't wait till I'm old enough, when I've reached the age where I won't be made fun of for wearing diapers. Yeah, diapers.
Anonymous asks, what is everybody in the crew thankful for this year?
Oh,
That's a wonderful question.
that's sweet,
Ryan,
sweet
what do you-
turkey.
Ryan, what are you thankful for?
Well, I don't know.
Listen,
I don't
speaking
know.
is hard. I'm bad at it.
You're
Listen,
doing it good.
I don't know. I don't know about Ryan, but Wyan
Yeah, what
is
he
thankful.
for?
Wyan is thankful for broiled pork chops.
Ooh,
He's
Ooh.
thankful for a cool breeze on a warm summer's night. He is thankful for Keanu Reeves' performance in the Shakespearean film A Midsummer Night's Dream.
Yummy, yummy, yummy.
Wyan is thankful for caramel-coated popcorn, for striped socks, and for dogs with folded ears. Those are the kinds of things that Wyan is thankful for.
All right, John.
Hawaiian Ryan. Zero Lowland form. I am
Yes.
thankful for everyone on the Chooch
Aw.
for doing their best every day.
We're thankful for you, too.
Except for when you don't, you make me pissed. I'm not thankful for that, motherfuckers. No,
Maybe if you wouldn't get pissed, I wouldn't be afraid of making mistakes.
I'm
Asswipe.
Shh, I'm just kidding.
You butternutter.
Hey.
Scott.
Hi.
Oh, do you have more? John, you got more thanks?
I mean, that's kind of it. I don't know. The
Give
rest
me your thanks.
I'm thankful for my friends. Thankful for everyone who's nice to me.
All right,
and
that's enough.
And
That's
I'm
enough.
thankful for French dip sandwiches.
God damn it.
That's
You're
a good
one too
one.
far. Scott,
I'm thankful for video games.
fuck off.
What? This has been a really good video game season, okay? There's so much shit happening.
Something had to go right. Video games was the one
Video
thing.
games
Great.
was the one thing that went right. After all this bullshit.
I'm thankful for that Moonraker gift that's just been
It has been
fucking
playing
through
all
this whole
show. It's
Yeah.
so good.
That's what Ryan is thankful for. So,
Something has to keep us together. And it's
Anonymous
Moonraker.
asks, favorite moment in Yu-Gi-Oh! History?
Oh, hell yeah.
Anytime Kaiba slaps down a fucking briefcase full of cards, I want a briefcase full of cards.
yeah.
Yeah.
See, the thing is that I don't remember anything that happens in, like, the actual Yu-Gi-Oh! Series. All I remember is fucking Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged, which fucking, like, my god. Favorite Yu-Gi-Oh! Moments? I don't know. When Kaiba gets his dick blown and sent to the Shadow Realm. I
There you
don't
go.
fucking know.
Scott, do you have one?
Joey and Yugi versus the Paradox Brothers full battle.
Yeah,
is a good one.
Full duel.
Full duel. I think my favorite is also a Kaiba moment when he's fighting I don't remember her name, but it's Merrick's sister?
Ishtar.
I forget her. That's
that's
their
her
last name, but
What
I don't.
is his sister's
Yeah,
name?
I don't remember. I don't remember her first name.
What?
But Kaiba's dueling her, and her Millennium item lets her see the future, and she's like, "Oh, I'm predicting what Kaiba's next move is going to be. I'm going to beat him. You know, he can't do this." And because she put a bomb in Obelisk's heart, so when he attacked, the bomb would go off and he would lose. But Kaiba, like, all of a sudden has this, like, flashback to when he was Egyptian, but still white. And, and he sees, like, the blue eyes white dragon on something, and he's like, no, I need to summon my blue eyes. So he sacrifices Obelisk the Tormentor to summon blue eyes, and it completely ruins her strategy. And he's just like, I knew I had to summon blue eyes, now I'm gonna win. And I was just like, hell fucking yeah, dude! Fucking blue eyes white dragon. Even better than a god card. Like, I mean, you know, it's not actually better than a god card, but it's more iconic. It's more badass than a god card. I love blue eyes white dragon, and I love... The Kaiba's so fucking stupid, but it's great at the same time.
Ishizu.
Ishizu
That's
Ishtar.
right.
What a name.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I was sitting here staring at it, trying to debate how to pronounce it.
Shizu. Yeah, I remember that now, yeah.
Anonymous asks, what would the perfect Garfield game be like?
It wouldn't exist. There's no such thing. The perfect Garfield game... I mean, I don't know. I feel like, honestly, if you really wanted to, like, go the extra mile on this question, the ideal Garfield game would have been made, like, 20 years ago as, like, a platformer for, like, the PS2 or something. Like, that's it. Like, Garfield's epic quest for hella lasagna. I don't fucking know. Like, I don't know if any of the Garfield games are actually good, so...
I think you could, today, do a big-budget AAA open-world Garfield game. Where it is fully real time. You get up out of your little cat bed every single day, except for Mondays. Mondays he just sleeps through, and you have to go around the world completing missions for all the great characters, all like John and Nermal. Not Odie though, because Odie's a bastard. But you just walk around the Garfield world and experience the Garfield verse like it always was meant to be in fully realized HD 4K 3D.
This sounds like an MMO. Waiting to happen.
Garfield, yeah.
Garfield MMO as well.
Garfield.
I think it would be Cook Serve Delicious, where you play John, his owner,
Machonsky?
and you... Yes.
Okay.
Arbuckle.
Oh,
John
okay.
Machonsky Arbuckle. That's John's secret last name.
John Macharbuckley.
And you play as John, and you have to meet the demands by cooking your cat food constantly, and every other order is just lasagna.
That's actually not a bad idea.
That's that's pretty
cooking
good.
mama, yeah.
Anonymous asks, favorite food featured in a video game?
Ooh. What's the name?
Burger time.
The Sinner Sandwich.
End of discussion.
The Sinner Sandwich,
the
yeah, that's a good
fucking
one.
Sandwich.
Yeah.
Burger time. It is a burger, you run on it, there are eggs, there are sausages, pickled chips, you throw pepper at them. Burger time.
The Sinner Sandwich has jelly on it, and turkey.
And cereal. Dante's pizza from Devil May Cry. Whenever he's got a pizza, that's pretty up there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wanted to again just Cook Serve Delicious again. Just yes, that game is amazing.
That's not. This is asking specifically for the food, not
I know,
for
but like
good games
all of
with
the food
that happen to have food
delicious. All of it.
Yeah.
No, after a while, seeing those corn dogs, it's like, I don't want to see another corn dog. I just don't. 100 of them's too many.
Yeah. I have two. I have two answers for this. The first one is also from Deadly Premonition, but is a different food. I've always personally been partial to the pickles from Deadly Premonition.
Yes.
For the longest time, my Steam avatar was just the pickles.
That's a good one.
The pickles.
Which I really love. And then the second one is, of course, here. You know what? I'm not gonna say it. I'm gonna do a thing, and y'all can guess it, like charades, but I make noise. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Name this video game food.
Spider-Man 2 pizza.
Hell yes, absolutely. Thank you, John.
Oh,
the
my
pizza
God.
from Spider-Man 2.
Pizza is so iconic in video games. Like I know it's probably just like a slackers gamers stereotype, but like, God, pizza is always so iconic. Whenever pizza is involved in a game, it's hilarious.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's partially just because I could eat pizza. Like, I could go out and get like a large pizza like every week and not get sick of it, but
Sure.
I don't because I love myself. So,
Next question.
Shoeless asks, which Pokemon gym leaders vape?
Ooh.
so the first two that came to my mind that I also think would fit the answer to this question, because I don't remember like almost any of the, like I kind of remember, but the point is the first two I thought of were Koga
Oh,
and Blaine.
same.
I feel like they'd both vape.
I feel like
Absolutely.
Koga would, but I feel like Lieutenant Surge would be the vape king.
Excuse me, Lieutenant Surge?
Lieutenant.
Is that what? Are those the words I just heard come out of your mouth?
Listen,
Wow,
we have already established when I attempted to say your name that speaking is difficult. So
Yeah.
I can't believe that Michael is going to be in the next Tyler Perry movie. That's amazing.
Oh my god.
Fuck.
Yeah. I also thought of Lieutenant Surge earlier, but I don't know, something about Blaine. Like, I don't know, Blaine I feel like could go either way. So
He's kind of a
I
free
have-
spirit, so you know he's at least vaping some, like, dank weed.
yeah.
I have the answer.
Yeah.
Morty. From
Who?
Gen 2,
Is he the
critique guy, the
the
ghost
bird guy?
The
Oh,
ghost
no.
guy.
Gotcha.
The ghost
I don't-
guy. That dude vapes.
I don't know who that is.
Look, I'm going to tell you right now. I know, y'all probably don't know. Our fans who are big Pokemon
yeah.
people.
Yeah, I remember this guy with the fucking scarf. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
absolutely.
Our fans who are big into Pokemon, they're going to be like, yeah, dude, yep, John, mm-hmm, yep.
He just looks sad.
Morty?
Well, I mean, I googled image searched him, and he's just like him with his ghosts looking sad.
I don't know. He always put off this like air of, hey, it's me, Morty. You here to battle? All right, I guess so.
Here's one of him kissing a Pokeball.
All right.
Brock
Kissing or eating, I can't tell.
vapes because he thinks women will find it attractive.
Sounds right.
I could see James vaping, even though he's not a gym leader. So, or maybe just Meowth. Like maybe Meowth vapes and Jesse and James just get sick of
absolutely
it.
vapes, like no question.
Yeah.
Giovanni doesn't vape, but he has like he owns the vape like rig
Yeah.
development
Industry.
plant.
Yeah.
Like Team
Yeah.
Rocket's behind vaping in Pokemon, definitely.
Oh my god. Of course
He
they are.
smokes cigars. He smokes
Oh, yeah.
fucking fat. He smokes fucking fat blunts.
Oh yeah.
That's what he's
Absolutely.
smoking. He's
Yeah.
puffing. Anonymous asks, are there any games you associate with particular seasons? I live in Florida, so no.
Yeah, same here.
Oh boy, that's a
Like, oh, it's the week it's cold here.
yeah.
Oh, well.
I would say probably because I have a lot of games I remember getting during Christmas, that a lot of them, whenever I boot them up, it especially reminds me of just snow and stuff, especially Final Fantasy Tactics Advance, where like the whole thing starts with the snowball fight. But, you know, a lot of different games that I've gotten, like, a lot of different games and consoles and stuff I've gotten as Christmas gifts. I just remember it was very cold. There was a lot of snow coming.
Yeah. I actually have a very specific answer for this. I actually associate all three of the games in the orange box with spring because when I was younger, my parents had gone out of town, and I'd just gotten a laptop. And while my parents were out of town, we went, and this was over spring break, which is why I say spring. While my parents were out of town, we went to go stay with my grandparents, and, I took my laptop with me. And while we were there, my parents had given us some money to, kind of tide us over for while they were gone. And I remember going to Target and seeing the orange box, and this would have been when it had been out for a while, like a long time. And it was probably pretty cheap when I bought it, but I remember buying that, and that was like the first modern games I got on like a PC or anything. And I just remember being up in that bedroom I stayed in with like the window open on my laptop, like playing Team Fortress 2 and Portal for the first time. And so I always feel like that light, like spring air, like that spring smell. I kind of associate that with those games. So. And it happens to me with like musical albums too, like like Embryonic by like the Flaming Lips. Like I listened to that for the first time in November with like my windows open and feeling that like cool air coming through. So I don't know, I guess if I play or watch something with the fucking windows open, then it's like I immediately associate that with that forever.
Yeah.
But
yeah, totally.
that's pretty much my answer for that. So
John, you got any?
Nothing I can really think of now.
Yeah, me neither. I've got like ones associated with Christmas, but it's like I remember playing them on Christmas, but I also kept playing them for months on end.
Yeah,
there's no seasons here, so it was just like I don't know. And then eventually it was 80 degrees outside again.
Yeah, I think the closest thing to that would be like a Christmas thing would be Mario Kart Double Dash, because that I got that and the first two Pikmin games, because I got those for Christmas. Both in 1 year, but it was really difficult because I at the time my dad was still around, so I had visitation with my dad over Christmas break, and he bought me Pikmin, but my mom bought me the GameCube, so I had to stay with my dad just with these copies of the first two Pikmin games, looking at them, looking through the manuals and shit.
Yeah.
And then finally, after like New Year's, when I went back home to my mom's, then I opened up my presents and I got my GameCube and I was able to actually play them. And that was the GameCube I have is the one that came bundled with Mario Kart Double Dash, so I have the copy of Double Dash. Yeah.
Did you know you were going to get the GameCube, or were you just staring at these copies of Pikmin like
someday?
Great?
I mean, if I remember correctly, I don't know if I made sure, but I know for a fact that my dad was like, yeah, don't worry, I made sure before I went out and bought this that you have a GameCube waiting for you at home, because I didn't want to get you something you couldn't use, he made sure.
That's very smart.
So, yeah.
Yeah. I also have, speaking of Christmas, and I'll say this and we can move on, I have very vivid memories of getting Pokemon Fire Red for Christmas one year, and then taking my Game Boy Advance SP with me to like Christmas at my grandparents' house and just fucking playing Fire Red the whole time.
Yeah.
So,
alright, next question, if you would please.
A couple questions left. Let's go to Horror Errors, who asks, the Chooch Crew is now secretly a hacktivist group. The whole video game website gig was just a front for what's really going on.
Ooh.
So the question is, what are your hacker names / aliases?
Mine is Deep Squatch.
Deep Squatch?
Disgusting.
Deep Squatch. Deep Squatch,
Deep
like
Squatch.
Sasquatch. Squatch, yeah.
John?
Deep Squatch.
Mine would just be Download.
You're like an 80s hacker.
Yeah, you got a problem with it?
You're like Matthew Broderick's best friend in War Games that they cut out of the film. So, hey, Download. Hey, man. You talked to that girl yet? She came in my room randomly one day, and I got this game from this Whopper.
Yeah.
Scott?
Mine would be Console Cowboy, but the O's are zeros, and the E is a 3.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
What about you, Michael?
Mine would be Pumpkin Bread.
Log off.
Nice.
I'm loving all of these names, honestly.
Yeah, we've got a good range here. I feel like I'm like the secret paranormal informant. Scott's
Paranormal?
I don't know. Maybe there's fucking paranormal stuff on
There are
the
ghosts in the
deep
system.
You
web.
live inside the
I've got a hack. I've got a hack into Area 51 so I can fuck the Loch Ness monster. But
Finally.
I don't know. John's like the pirate. Scott's like the keyboard surfer, and Michael is like, I don't know what the fuck you are, Michael. Maybe you provide snacks for the group, but
The wild card. He's the wild card.
the wild card.
I'm the guy who gets the Daft Punk goggles.
Yeah.
Two
You're
more
the dude
questions.
from Watch Dogs with the beep beep beep.
Yeah, he's great.
And that's how I talk. That's the only way I talk, is in beeps and boops.
Yeah.
Anonymous asks, what if Geralt had an iPad?
He'd drop it in the tub.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be really upsetting.
It would be.
He'd play Gwent on it probably.
Probably, yeah.
So.
He actually, He'd actually play Hearthstone. He's like, this game's so much fun. And finishing us off, you can send questions that sound like these people do. Podcast at videogamechoochoo.com, or you can go over to videogamechoochoo.tumblr.com/ASK. It spells ask. We finished off by Anonymous, who asks, do you think anyone will get in a bathtub in Cyberpunk 2077?
They better.
We can only
Yeah.
hope.
I hope at the end of the game, it does a zoom out and, you realize you have been in virtual reality this entire time and you just wake up in a bathtub.
No, Geralt's
like
been in
a
virtual
hot tub
reality
or
and he takes
something.
off his fucking Vive.
Oh my god.
Gets out
He's
the
like,
bath.
whatever, I'll try the Gwent beta next.
Why does your Geralt impression sound like Duke Nukem?
That
Like,
is not my Duke Nukem.
Geralt's got kind of like that raspy voice, like Roach. Like
that's a
gotta
good one.
ride over to the fucking witches and stab some tree in the ass. I'm Geralt the Witcher, like Roach. Like I have to say like Roach, and that's like what he sounds like.
Roach, I'm dirty as hell. Bring me to the tub. Just dump me in.
Whenever I hear Geralt saying Roach, I just imagine him staring at Roach like on top of a wall, on top of a house,
Yeah,
in the middle of a river, stuck in the mud, upside down.
Or Roach's feet are
I love
bent and like 3 feet off the ground.
Yeah, I love that that's the actual, the official art for Roach in the Gwent game is Roach, on top of a house.
that's really good.
They know.
That's
they
pretty
know.
good.
Yeah.
All right, well, thank you, Michael, for reading those questions, and thank you, everyone who sent one in. And thank you for listening to this episode of the show. By the time you listen to this, I'm pretty sure that most, if not all of our Extra Life stuff will be up and ready to view. So go check that out if you want to get some, see what you might have missed.
You can keep donating till the end of the year.
Yeah. So
Or-
we still have the page up for our Extra Life, our stuff for Extra Life. You can donate to any of us for the rest of the year. I mean, of course, it doesn't necessarily matter who you donate to, but just, feel free to spread the love, help us reach our personal goals, and, just donate to feel good for yourself. And also, it's a tax break. But, really just donate for the kids. Do it to help some kids feel better about themselves and, or feel better about the situation that they're in. Because, being in the hospital is difficult for anybody, especially for children. So please, donate generously.
Yeah.
And
You could also hypothetically join our team and also stream under it.
That is true, yeah. If you wish to do that and you want to bring some more money under the Chooch banner, feel free to do so. But, that should do it. I don't know what else we really... that's about it. We're gonna keep posting on the site.
I might stream later this week.
Alright,
Look forward to Friday.
Yeah. Alright, cool. We'll keep an eye on the Twitter, the VGCC Twitter account. We'll tweet out ahead of time if we're gonna do a stream. We'll give you a heads up so you can come and watch it. But other than that, we'll see you next week with another episode of the Video Game Choo Choo podcast. And it'll be 150, so we'll have something special for you.
Chugga chugga.
Good night.